What's up? This is GodsLastGift15. It's time to answer some interview questions for these teams. Let them know I'm capable of.
Nice performance tonight. I'm GM and President of Team Operations for the Dallas Mavericks. We are picking 17th in the upcoming draft and are very interested in what you bring to the table. All right, let's get to it. Here in Dallas, we have an owner whose goal for this franchise every year is to bring home a title. He's willing to spend a lot of money to make that happen, as he has proven in the past. We bring players in, and if they don't perform, we bring in new players who will. There's a lot of pressure to perform here. Do you think you can handle that kind of pressure?
While it's true I've never experienced that level of pressure, I think it's something I'll be able to handle. Playing in Dallas is everyone's dream. It's pretty well publicized how well the players are taken care of down there. I want nothing more than to be part of the Dallas Mavericks tradition.
Okay, last question. How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
It wasn't the best game I've ever played, that's for sure. I'm often very critical of my play. I tend to focus on the things I did wrong and learn from those. I'm just not that guy that's going to gloat about the things that I did do well. My mom always told me that for every right in the world, there's a wrong. I'm trying to eliminate the wrongs from my game, you feel me?
Okay, good stuff. We'll be in touch if we have any other questions.
Now it's time for the
Greetings.
Houston
I'm
Rockets.
GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Rockets. We have 3 mid-round picks in the upcoming draft and are looking at you for one of those picks. We have a couple of questions to ask you before we move forward. Let's get going. What do you think you'll bring to a franchise as far as marketability?
Honestly, I tend to shy away from the attention. I'm not a fan of the glitz and glamour of the parties or the magazine interviews or the television specials or any of that stuff. If you need a guy who's going to get out in the community and make a name for the team, I really don't think that's me. I'm strictly focused on my game and the team, you know?
All right then, one more. How important is it for you to be a lottery pick in the draft?
Honestly, I don't really care. I'm more concerned with going to the right team than I am going as high as possible. I want to play for someone who's going to utilize me to the best of my abilities. Someone who's going to use me to put the team into a position to win games. You heard?
Okay then, I think we got what we needed. Appreciate you taking the time to meet with us.
Now it's time for the Orlando Magic.
GM of the Magic here. We have the 19th pick of the draft and are looking for someone to be the face of our franchise. We'd like to ask you a couple questions and get a feel for how well you would fit in with us. The team that we've built here in Orlando was built to win it all. Unfortunately, we keep coming up short in that endeavor. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of turnover as we work towards retooling the roster for another run. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux?
So it sounds to me like you guys are thinking about starting over again. If that's truly your intention, I'm not really interested in being part of a rebuilding project. I've only got so much time in this league, and I don't have any intentions of throwing away years from my career. It's nothing personal against you or the organization, but I'm just not interested in coming to Orlando. I'm sorry.
Interesting. Next question. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole.
Honestly, I don't think I'll really know till I get there. People always say the game is faster, players are smarter, stronger. That doesn't really mean much to me until I can see the differences firsthand. You feel me?
Well, that didn't go quite as I expected. We'll see you at the draft.
Okay, so here's the draft. Honestly, out of all three teams, I wouldn't go to the Mavericks. I'm not gonna lie. They got the best squad out of all three of them, so I kind of sandbagged the last two set of questions so I could get to the Mavs. And let's see, he got me going as number 17, which is not really bad. You know, everybody else, they're normal, number 1, number 2, number 3, basic spots where they got drafted at in real life. But right here you see actually I'm going 17, so that's good.
NBA Draft. Tonight represents the culmination of years of hard work for 60 of the world's best young players. It is also a time of optimism for our fans and our team. It's going to be a great night. I know the young men hoping to hear their names called tonight can't wait to compete against the best basketball players in the world. So let's get started. With the first pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Anthony Davis from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Michael Kidd Gilchrist from the University of Kentucky. With the third pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Bradley Beal from the University of Florida. With the fourth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Dion Waiters from Syracuse University. With the fifth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Thomas Robinson from the University of Kansas. In the 2012 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select a 19-year-old small forward from the University of Missouri.
There it is. Got my wish. Playing for the Dallas Mavericks. Got 15 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, and with the showcase. So let's see how I'm gonna do. I think everybody got basically the same contract. Got 2 years, 500, I guess. Virtual currency, if you want to say. I hate that they changed it up this year to where you don't get actual money, you get virtual currency. But I mean, if it's gonna work out in the end, I guess 2K will, you know, work with it and actually work. So I mean, can't really fault them too much on that. Maybe they got a separate plan that's gonna work out. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. So, like I said, team options. So that contract's not negotiable. But at least I did get to get my own billboard, like in the very beginning of last year. You got the billboard, and it was actually a pretty nice one. I can't lie. Wasn't as good as last year's, but I mean, it's still pretty nice. So it was actually pretty good. You pick it up. You know what? This guy's off gift signing out. Till the next video, stay tuned.